Hello everybody, Jordan Nelson here. Today we're going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes I see brand new wedding videographers make in their wedding films. I'm guilty of the same mistake, so let's get started. Okay, as I'm watching a wedding film, one of the biggest things that sticks out to me is when the video sticks on a clip for too long and it's a consistent thing throughout the video. A lot of times you can tell when there's not a whole lot actually happening, but what probably happened is they didn't get many angles or much else other than that one shot for that particular scenario. So they just stood there with the camera and they're trying to space it out in the course of their video to be able to match the music or whatever, but it's sitting on that clip for a long time and there's nothing new happening. You want to make sure that your pacing is right so that people are engaged throughout the entirety of the video. So if you're sitting on one clip where there's nothing really new happening, it seems like you've been on one single clip for 4-5 seconds when nothing new has been brought to the table within that clip, then you're going to want to quicken the pace of your clip. So the first thing to do in order to combat this is to make sure on the wedding day when you're getting footage that you're getting enough angles, enough looks, enough different shots of each scenario that you're in so that you have things to choose from, different angles, so you can keep that pace up. Also make sure that you are getting everything, because over the course of a wedding day there's so much to be able to film. You should have plenty to be able to fill a decent length video where you don't have to stick on certain clips for a long time to make it worth their while to watch. There should be enough content that you're capturing to be able to make a video that has some pace to it and is also engaging and long enough. Don't just get one shot and say, okay, I got my shot, but get a couple different angles of it so you can cut between them and have a quicker pace during your edit. It'll just make things a lot easier. And one thing that I mentioned in my last video that might be helpful in combating this problem is having someone else take a look at your video to make sure that the timing looks right and that you're not staying too long on certain clips, because you may become desensitized because you've watched things over and over and don't really realize the pacing might seem off. The more practice you get, the easier it will get and the better you'll get at it, but at the beginning you might start to just see the same thing over and over. So having someone else take a look could help you know, hey, that clip went too long. So have someone else review it for you, maybe even 2 or 3 people before you send it to the couple so you can get that pacing right. But it all starts on the front end during the wedding day. When you're filming, make sure you do get sufficient amount of angles and shots. So that's all for me today. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.